Strategic thinking for business goal setting, from vision to reality. 2. Accept training opportunities. You can improve your ability to think strategically at your own pace by regularly exercising the approaches that have been explained above. Nevertheless, you can pursue other training opportunities if you so choose. Formal training may be the ideal choice for you if you need to aggressively ramp up your strategic abilities to solve an urgent demand that your company is facing, prepare yourself for a new role, or even create your own business. Be open to opposing ideas. Once you've identified a strategy that can assist your firm in achieving its objectives, challenge your presumptions, and subject your hypothesis to rigorous testing, you may ensure that you remember an additional opportunity. Criticizing your ideas can help you anticipate flaws in your argument and prepare you to defend your method when others question you. It can also help you develop the logical abilities necessary for communicating and carrying out your approach. To develop this ability, make it a practice to question yourself whenever you are about to make a claim. Should you entertain another perspective? What other options have you overlooked? Applying strategic thinking in a business setting. Innovation, strategy planning, and operational planning are all components of strategic thinking. Innovation initiates the process. We attempt to design the ideal future for the business and examine the necessary steps and strategies to accomplish it. Innovation allows us to leave our comfort zone and explore the potential of exceeding customer and corporate expectations and objectives. The innovations are subsequently described as a series of strategies. In strategic thinking, however, we combine the demands of our customers, business, and employees. We employ benchmarking to ensure that our future vision incorporates industry best practices. Participation of employees at each level of the strategic thinking process is essential to ensuring that they remain engaged in implementing the business operational plans. It is where operational planning comes into action. It is the process of transforming strategies into actionable plans and involving the entire business to ensure that the demands of the customer and the company are addressed. Measurement represents the final component of strategic thinking. There must be a continuous mechanism for monitoring the effectiveness of plans and ensuring that they are carried out as intended. Assessment is also used to compare the original needs to the actions accomplished. All employees must integrate the change into their daily activities to effectively execute strategic change resulting from the strategic thinking process. We establish and define the business's values and principles to ensure the company's effectiveness in attaining its strategic objectives. What tips do experts have for creating effective goal sets? Setting goals and objectives is crucial in building and maintaining a business. Business goals are the driving force behind successful businesses of all sizes. Without them, you can get from where you currently are to where you want to be in your business. Although most people recognize the value of goal setting, achieving them takes time and effort. Here are 5 tips that can help you set and accomplish your business goals. 1. To set a goal, one must first acquire knowledge of appropriate goal setting. It appears apparent. Despite this, many entrepreneurs need help in this area. With carefully crafted objectives, you can avoid spinning your wheels and burning out. It is preferable to halt and take the time to develop your goals instead of racing through the process merely to claim you have achieved them. SMART objectives are the most well-known strategy for goal planning. Many CEOs and business owners have utilized it to grow and systematically transform their organizations. SMART is an acronym that stands for specified, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Specific, unclear goals won't work. Be as particular as possible. A vague objective would be increase website traffic. Meanwhile, a specific objective would be driving traffic to attract 10,000 unique monthly visitors. Measurable, your objective should include benchmarks and measurements. For example, create 10 blog entries per week to boost website traffic by 20% per week is a measurable objective. Attainable, make sure your objective is attainable. While it's commendable to strive for the top, results are what will keep you going. Significant long-term objectives should include attainable, shorter-term objectives that allow you to realize small wins, maintain enthusiasm, and keep momentum continuing. Relevant, ensure that your objective aligns with your entire business strategy and makes sense for you to pursue. For instance, you've discovered that your website must be fixed and or redesigned. When you consider the cost plus the time and resources required to design a website from scratch, it may not align with your overall business objectives. It would be more beneficial to modify and optimize your existing site. Time-based, your objective should be time-bound and deadline-driven. Deadlines will allow you to work backward and determine how much daily effort is required to achieve a result. 2. Once you have learned to set goals, you must choose a final one and commit to achieving them. A known mistake encountered when goal setting is having too many goals and failing to achieve them. Results are magnified when one is hyper-focused on a goal. While multiple aspects of your organization may require improvement, pursuing only the most worthwhile goals is essential. After determining which goal you will pursue, it is time to commit. It may seem intuitive at first. If we choose to pursue goals, we are committed, right? Perhaps not necessarily. When a goal is new and exciting, committing to it is simple. When reality comes in, you will learn that the daily responsibilities of achieving your objective can be monotonous and taxing. Commitment to one's goals involves persevering even when it is no longer enjoyable. It includes showing up when you are not in the mood. It means persevering even when your objective has lost interest. When you select a goal, resolve to persevere even when the going becomes tough. Commitment is a meaningful life characteristic that leads to success in many aspects of life, not just business. 3. How will you know you're on the right path once you've set your goals? Immediately after establishing your goals, determine how businesses will measure them. Only begin working toward your objectives with a tracking method. You must ensure that your output is compelling and moving you forward. Without monitoring, one can be sure of their development. You will also require this information to recreate your achievement in the future. Goal achievement is an incremental process. Establishing a goal and then reassembling it once it has been attained is insufficient. To ensure progress toward your objective, you must develop key performance indicators, KPIs, to ensure progress toward your objective. Key performance indicators, KPIs, are benchmarks that serve as guides for businesses. Examining the final objective and working backward makes it possible to calculate the KPIs required to attain it. In addition to revealing where you stand concerning your goal, KPIs can motivate you to continue improving. 4. Beginning your goals demands consideration. Remember that we are attempting to avoid burnout and unproductive activity. Time management is required for real progress toward our objectives. As a CEO or founder, your independence and autonomy can be a double-edged sword. You have power over your agendas and decisions, on the one hand. On the other hand, you are alone responsible for keeping yourself on track. The remedy for needing more direction is time management. It is a central problem that many businesses struggle with. With the increasing number of technology distractions, concentration and priority are more important than ever. 5. Accountability is crucial to achieving your business goals. It is, therefore, essential to include other people in the goal-setting process. Whether you discuss your goals on social media or with your team, you must let someone know what you're working towards. If it's not your nature to announce your goals publicly, a collaborator for accountability enables you to do it without feeling exposed. Informing others about your goal is to create a sense of urgency. If you maintain your goals to yourself, it is simple to absolve yourself of responsibility. When others know your objectives, you will feel pressured to achieve your objectives to avoid looking terrible. Nothing is worse than being asked about your development and admitting that you haven't put in the necessary effort. ASUED Leadership and Management Consultants.